This lesson material is marked as unclassified for official use only. Good morning, my name is Specialist Castaneda. This class will be on the task 071-COM-1012, Orient a map using Terrain Map Association. So I will first gather attendance to make sure that everybody that needs to be here is here, and to make sure that you get credit for being here. Now the attendance to take care of. The overall safety risk for this is low. This training will be conducted in a controlled indoor environment and will not be performed outdoors. If you feel like you might fall asleep, please stand up and stay awake. The intent is that you will be able to pay attention for this entire class without falling asleep. And my only other consideration is to make sure you have a viable water source on you for the remainder of this lesson. The conditions of this task are that you are a member of a squad or team that is conducting movement in a field environment, and you have been directed to orient a map that is standard 1 to 50,000 scale to the ground. You do not have a functioning compass to perform this. The standard is to hold the map horizontally and match the terrain features appearing on the map with the physical features on the ground. And the map must be oriented within 30 degrees of magnetic north. There are no special conditions for this task. As a note, a map can be oriented by terrain association when a compass is not available or when you must take quick references as you move across the environment. Using this method requires careful examination of the map and the ground. You must also know your approximate location prior to starting this. This class only outlines a step for daytime operations and will not cover any NVG assisted land navigations or take any CBRN or MOP environment variables. A prerequisite to this class is map reading and land navigation, which is outlined in TC 3-25.26. And to perform this task, you will need a 1 to 50,000 scale map and some familiarization of your area of operation. I will provide the map and the area of operation. For the example of this class, we will be looking at the Fort Campbell military installation, Tennessee. I will provide on your screen a map, a standard map, and a satellite image of the intended example of your area of operation. And I will have callouts on the screen so that you can follow along easier. So, first step is to make sure that your map is in a horizontal position. So this is a standard 1 to 50,000 scale map. We're going to assume that you're holding it in, or this is being held in a horizontal position, not vertically, but horizontal, so you can look at the map and see your actual ground features in front of you as well. This is the example area of operation. So this circled area is going to be your area of operation, and the arrow is going to be the direction that you're facing. The bigger square is going to be this outlining the body of water, which is going to be your main identifying feature that you're going to align your map with. Step 2 is to match your terrain features appearing on your map with the terrain features physically observable on the ground. So that means you're going to look at your map and you're going to find the features that are associated with the ground area that you're facing. So right now I'm zooming in on the lake or the body of water that you have your area of operation on, and you can clearly tell it's the same odd shaped body of water. And right now the map is not oriented in the proper position, but it is matching the terrain features that you are on right now. Going to the actual image, you're going to make sure that you're facing the same way when you orient your map. That way you don't have any errors. Step 3 is to align your map with the terrain features on the ground. So it's pretty simple in this example. What you're going to do is you're going to take your map and you are just going to rotate it until it is facing the same direction as you are facing on the ground. So that is just shown by the arrow that's on the screen. And after that, you have successfully oriented your map to the ground using Terrain Map Association. Now you'll be evaluated individually on this lesson. So for the evaluation, you'll be each assigned a randomized wide-angle ground view location, and you will also be issued a online military map that you will have to orient and align properly to the picture that you've given. Each picture will have an identifying area that will use the legend on your map and other features so that you can properly orient it. You must find your location and orient your map to the standard, which is 30 degrees magnetic north. And when you're finished, you will screen capture your results and send them to me. You'll either receive a TP or U, and the standard is to get 2 out of 3 goes, which is proficient, and that is the minimum requirement to pass this lesson. So right now I'm going to ask you to pause your video and you will begin your evaluation. So welcome back. I will now go over the evaluation. So the first thing that you should have done is orient your map in a horizontal position. The next thing you would have done is match your terrain features appearing on the map with the physical features on the ground. And finally, you should have aligned the map with the features on the ground to within 30 degrees magnetic north. If you passed, please stand by while those who didn't get trained and reevaluated. Now that reevaluations have been taken care of, I will submit these results to your command. But before I submit these results, is there anybody that I did not call on or joined late for attendance so I can make sure that you get added to this class? Okay, now that that's been submitted, please return any training aids that have been supplied to me. Okay, now that I have all the training aids, I will be conducting an AAR of this class. So firstly, I want you to tell me what should have happened and what was expected to happen in this class. So what actually happened? And then I want you to tell me something that you liked or thought that was done well in this class and why. And now I want you to think of something that you would change or could possibly improve for this class and what is your reasoning behind that. Lastly, are there any comments or concerns regarding this class or any of the things that we've talked about so far? So, after reviewing the risk assessment, I've found that nothing has changed and the overall risk assessment is still low. So, thank you for participating in this class, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Class is dismissed.